Hi, you're watching Professor Plays, and today I'm playing a modded Rail World. It's using some of my favorite mods. It's been a few days since I recorded. I've been a little under the weather, and no, I don't know if it was the, thing. But anyway, I did not stop playing, even though I was not recording. So, the map looks a little different. I don't know, it looks like I have rows of grain or something planted here. You can see I've been putting my Roboport columns in place. So almost the entire area that I have inside the walls. A little spot there, kind of an irregular shape, which is not under Roboports, not a big deal there. And, little peninsulas down here, but most of the rest of it is, and some over here. Most of the rest is under Roboport coverage. I'm still experimenting with the logistic bots and delivering ore to the train, and so this mine over here is still a separate logistic network, but I did combine some of the others. I've not noticed an issue. This one is still separate here. Well, actually these two, this copper mine, this coal mine, that's a separate network there. But I did put and this is still a separate one there. So I guess most of them are still separate, but there are some where I'm using logistic bots, I think. I thought I was using logistic bots somewhere else to deliver ore, and it was part of the main network. Anyway, I'm pretty sure there's one. I haven't noticed a problem yet. I was questioning before about the mod I was using to mark mining drills for deletion when the ore was exhausted. And there is an option under the settings, mod settings, auto deconstruct. So it does have some options. Also mark output chests for deconstruction. So I think that was checked by default. And so I was having some chests that were showing up. The bots were removing the chests and there was no storage room for them. And I thought maybe I had marked one of those chests for deconstruct, but it was this mod that's doing it. That's cool that it does that. So I turned that off for now. So if you have chests, if you're mining into chests, you can mark the chest for deconstruction. Then I was questioning about mining uranium, which requires sulfuric acid and the fluid flows through the drills. What would that do? So also remove drills that are using fluids. You can turn that on and off. So I've turned that off. And then if you want the drill to be removed but replaced with pipes, you can do that. So I turned that off as well because I don't want to stock pipes out there on the various mines. I just turned them off. So that's good that it's in there. I appreciate that very much in this mod. I just put down this blueprint to make the rocket control units because I'm building things in my logistic mall, and one of the things wants rocket control units. So I put down the blueprint here to build those, and I was about to hook up advanced circuits. I'm sorry, processing units. Advanced circuits are the red ones. Processing units are the blue ones. So there's processing units. So there's all three colors of the rainbow. Well, all three colors of circuits. And you're coming right here. There you are. And the rocket control units are going to go down here. Actually, I'm not going to put those on the bus. I'm just going to put those into a logistic chest. If I have a logistic chest, let's do this one. Like that. All right, and let's cap that a little bit there. So now it's going into the chest. The bots are grabbing them and taking them down here to the logistic mall. And there's some things down here that want those. So now they can be delivered to the logistic mall and build the things that want those processing units. It wasn't you. I forget who wanted them now. Anyway, I saw that, and maybe it was Spidertrons. Oh yeah, Spidertron wants rocket control units. So now I'm building a Spidertron. There's a Spidertron. Give me that Spidertron, please. Okay, now I've got a Spidertron. I'll have to equip that. Oh, might as well equip it now. So Spidertron. Let's put it here while I equip it. If I can get through there. Can I get through there? Right here. There you go. Let's give you a nice Professor color here. Oh, let's see. I want that. I want that. There we go. Oh, and then I'm going to want in your grid there, I'm going to want to give you a portable fusion reactor. I'm going to want to give you some exoskeletons. Let's see, where are those exoskeletons? Somebody's grabbing my exoskeletons. Who's grabbing my exoskeletons? Oh, it's probably making a new Spidertron. I'm just continually clicking. I'm grabbing it out of the chest before the bots can grab it. So I want to put some exoskeletons in my Spidertron. Where'd you go, exoskeletons? There you are. I can put one more. Give me one more exoskeleton, please. Oh, you bots, you're so fast. You grabbed it before I could. You got it again, stinker. Let's see, where are you taking that anyway? I'll steal it from you before you get to use it. Where are you taking that? Here? No. Here? Yes, there's where you're taking it. So give me that. Haha. So let's see. Yeah, that'll be 3 exoskeletons. What else? Oh, I'll need some Mark II batteries. I don't have any of those, do I? No, let me have some Mark II batteries. That's or no, it's Roboport, so I want Mark II batteries. Here, Mark II batteries. Okay, that's good. Let's see, Mark II batteries. Like that. And shields. 3 shields. Let's see, I had a bunch of shields, didn't I? Yeah, here we go, right here. There's 2. I don't need 7. I need 3. Okay, can't get 3. Exactly. One more, please. There we go. Okay, so run fast, lots of shields, batteries, and power. That's good. And do I have a remote? Oh, I don't have any. I don't need you logistic bots. Go away. Do I have a Spidertron remote? No. Am I making that in my mini mall here, or am I making my mini mall, my logistic mall? Don't remember if I'm making the remote. Doesn't look like it. What does it take for Spidertron remote? Spidertron remote. Is there. Oh, it takes a rocket. It takes a rocket control unit. I was making those. Over here. Oh, I didn't hook them up yet. I thought I did. You know, I've been scattered with play so much. Did I hook those up twice somewhere else? I did. Yeah. I'll blame it on my my feeling under the weather. You can go away. Right, here we go. Like that. And what was I trying to build? one of these, right? Yeah. There we go. Okay, tank, you can go away. And we can put Spidertron remote there. So now click on the Spidertron with the remote. Now it's programmed to the Spidertron. There we go. Now you can use the remote to control the Spidertron. Yep, it works. You can set waypoints. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and so you had... Oh, and I can put rockets. Yeah, let's build some rockets for the Spidertron. Am I doing that? I was playing, even though I couldn't record, so I built so much stuff. I'll need to show you, I guess, shouldn't I? I should show you some of the stuff that I did. Did I build rockets? Yes. So here's one of the things I did, is I made some rockets in anticipation of having Spidertron. So I'm using, these are the, it's a two-stage, this is fed into here. So this is the explosive rocket. What do you call this one? This is the rocket. Okay, so I'm building rockets here and explosive rockets here. This one requires iron plate explosives and electronic circuits. You can see the iron plate and electronic circuits over there. Explosives are delivered up the center. And then this one, the explosive rocket, requires explosives and the rocket. So the rocket is direct fed with this long-handed inserter, and explosives are shared between the two. Explosives goes in there. The explosive rockets go out here on this conveyor. You can see I built a couple. And then they go down here into this chest. And how many does this chest hold? 9.6 thousand. That's not a lot. Those Spidertrons use these things like candy. You'll see. So anyways, I have a bunch of those. Come here, Spidertron. There we are. There's my Spidertron. Now you can request, Spidertron, you can request rockets. So give me 1,000 rockets. So Spidertron's requesting rockets. 2, 4. Okay, so it holds 800 in the rocket launchers. And then, yeah, and then the other extras go into the trunk. Okay, so that's the equipment grid. Those are the things they can actually use while you're playing. This stuff works. The logistics is you can make requests. The Spidertron can make requests, which is what it's doing. It's requesting 1,000 rockets. And then the trunk, you can put stuff in there. It has rocket launchers, 4 rocket launchers, which get automatically loaded with the rockets that are being requested. And there's room for 800. I requested 1,000, so the extra 200 went into the trunk. So obviously I could request more than 1,000 rockets, and the extras would simply go into the trunk, right? So it's up to you, whatever you want to do. Now auto targeting without gunner, with, yeah, that's fine. I think that's fine. We'll try here. Just a moment. And of course you can make multiple Spidertrons. I didn't turn off production, that's why I left it running, so I can show you later. We can have a whole army of these things, and you can set them up to follow you around. So that'll be good. I don't have lasers, personal lasers in here, because what I do is I'm just going to use my personal lasers that I have. So what I'll want is I'll want enough personal lasers to fill in where these exoskeletons are. So I'm just going to do control click. In fact, can I clean up this layout here a little bit? If I put you there, and then you there, and then you there. Maybe I should put another shield in there. And then put these. Yeah, probably I should use one more shield. Let me grab one more shield. Let's see, where was that? Well, I'll just request it. So I want one of you. There it is. And, oh. I didn't think I had it in there. I guess I did. Okay. Anyway, so now the Spidertron, or was it my grid I was talking about? It's probably my grid. Yeah, my grid. Actually, I don't need that. If I'm going to ride around in the Spidertron, I don't really need the shield. Well, okay, I'll keep one shield on my person, then I'll put the extra laser in there. Yeah, I'll do it that way. Are you a Mark II? No, you're a personal Roboport. I want the Mark II Roboport. Here. Let's get rid of this. Bring me a Mark II Roboport, please. Just one, thank you. Yep. It's on the way. There it is. Okay, remove the request. Okay, we don't need tank rounds anymore. So let's trash these. Trash those. Okay, I don't need a bunch of copper. I don't need a copper cable. I don't need a bunch of gear. Okay, I don't need these rocket control units. Alright, that's Mark II. Yep, that's my Mark II. Okay, right click. Okay, Mark II. You go in there like that. There we go. Now this shield doesn't help when I'm riding in the Spidertron, but just in case I fall out, I'll have that. Do I have, no, that's fine. But the personal lasers will work when I'm in Spidertron. And I can control Spidertron. Just using just the same way you walk. You can control Spidertron. Okay. Oh, and I got my rockets in there, right? Yeah, so let me show you. Let's do a demonstration. Who can we demonstrate on? Yeah, out here. Let's go out here and demonstrate Spidertron. So you can you can drive with the remote while you're riding in Spidertron from map view. So you can scroll around using the keys you use to move your character, and then you can click if you want to use that to control Spidertron, or you can just drive Spidertron with these keys. So I'm out of map view now. I see some red here. Let's go over here. Oh, I thought I got you. Now, why don't I have rocket fires? Auto targeting with gunner. There we go. And let's go. Yeah, let's go over here. Go toward this red. So you see it goes through rockets fairly quickly, and goes through biter bases fairly quickly too. I'm kind of zigzagging because you kind of use the worm aim. It will glue you down. Goo, worm goo. See, it's stuck all over me now. You can see it now, but there was worm goo stuck on me there. Stuck on my spider. So, okay, that was quite a bit of shooting, so you can see the rocket tally now. You know, it goes down fairly quickly. But you could hear how rapidly it was firing them as well. So they do a great job of removing biters. You just go through a lot of them. Let's see, where is this base? Up here. Oop, straight up. And then my personal lasers that I'm carrying, they're also firing. now, yeah, see, it's going down. So, there we go. That's nice. That looks better already. Where's pollution cloud at? Okay. That's good. If you'll bear with me here. Well, that's good enough for now. I just wanted to demonstrate Spidertron, in case you've never seen Spidertron before. Of course, Spidertron doesn't get stuck on trees. You can go. It goes right over trees. Goes right over walls, rocks. You know, you can walk right across your own walls. Just doesn't really slow down. The belts will. See, the Spidertron legs will get on the belt there, and it'll try to move your Spidertron. And trains don't bother it. It does not get hit by trains. It's a safe way to cross the tracks. Oh, I can just stand here, right, and get my rocket supply replenished, because I did have those in the request, did I not? Yeah, so I'm requesting 1,000, and they are on the way. So I'll just stand here for a moment. Oh, there they come, or they're trying to get here this way anyway. Rocket delivery. All right, so you saw the grid that I built. Most everything is under Roboport coverage. And this is the grid design that it is under my blueprints, and it's Roboport columns. So it's 2 columns of Roboports separated as far apart as will make the build areas connect. So it gives you kind of maximum coverage for the number of Roboports. It's not as far apart as you could stretch them, but it is twice the Roboport. 2 Roboport columns wide. How do I say that? So here's my Roboport column, and 2 of these across is how far apart these 2 columns are of Roboports. So it kind of gives you more coverage for the same Roboports. You don't need logistic coverage everywhere. You do need build coverage everywhere. So that was my thinking there. The reason I did it the way I did it. Okay, so let's see. What else could I do? What else did I do? So columns everywhere. Oh, I expanded the nuclear power plant with all the Roboports and all the robots flying around. It was using a lot of power. Now, I don't think it is now, but it was browning out with the 4-reactor power plant. So I went to the 8-reactor power plant. So that's this one. You can see what that looks like. So the 4-reactor, well, I'll show you. Blueprints. Oh no, nuclear power. This is what I had. I had this one. Yeah, I had the 4-reactor design. This one. So it's the smaller column ones, the blue part there, the bright blue. That's what I had. And then I went to the 8-reactor design. And so the 8-reactor design, notice the columns here. Oops. The columns of turbines are taller, and the reason is you get the efficiency again when the neighbor bonus. So going from 4 to 8, this is generating more power per reactor than the 4-reactor design was. So it's actually it actually needs taller columns of steam turbines. Well, it doesn't need them, but you'd be wasting the output if you didn't. So it can actually power all these with the 8-reactor design. So it's getting more power per reactor. That's what the neighbor bonus does. So I put that in there. What else did I do? I'm trying to remember. It's been so long. Oh, this was not in here before. I don't think. So I've got, I don't know if it was, I apologize, but I've got 2 rows now. Centrifuge is processing uranium coming in on a red belt. And then I got my Covarex process running over here. I don't know if I talked about that the last time or not. So where am I? Let's go over here to the Covarex. Covarex, please. Spidertron, take me to the Covarex so I can talk about Covarex. Where was that? That was here. Yes. So Spidertron will take me over there. What else? Walls were in place where I talked about them the last time. They are all now complete. And I will need to expand the walls. Need more. Oh! Spidertron. To build a Spidertron requires a fish. Let's see, where is Spidertron? Spidertron is here. Ingredients for Spidertron. 1 raw fish and other stuff. So here's my automated way to get 1 raw fish. I just built a peninsula of land with a conveyor, a bunch of long-handed inserters out into the water, and then a passive provider with an inserter, and it puts fish into the box. So there's 29 fish in there, and if a fish swims by, the inserter will grab it, put it on the conveyor, and it'll get deposited in the box, and now we can use that to automate the production of Spidertrons. That's why that's there. Module production is all populated and building. I don't know if that was or not. The logistic mall is all populated and running. I don't think that was all populated before, but I placed it in the game. I know that. What else did I do? Trying to remember what else I did, and I just was demonstrating the rockets. Was there anything else? And then I'm going to talk about Covarex now. Oh, yeah, I expanded copper. The base was running low on copper plate, and so what I did was I put 2 smelting rows using electric furnaces that smelts copper ore. The copper ore is coming in by train, and these are all blue belts now. So the belt ratios work like this. The yellow belts that were in there to start the game, then I went to red. So 1 red belt is 2 yellow belts worth. Then I went from red to blue, and a blue belt is 3 yellow belts. So it's not a doubling each time. So you go from 1 yellow belt, and then you go 2 yellow belts, and that's a red belt. And then you go 3 yellow belts, and that's a blue belt. So by going from red to blue, I added the equivalent of 4 yellow belts extra of copper ore, or copper ore in this case. So that goes over here, and that allowed me to have 2 more red belts of copper ore coming out. So these can run now full. These 4 blue belts of copper ore should be able to fill all of these red belts with copper ore. Yes, I think I did that right. I'll verify that again. And so that took the smelters are still running down here like they were before. I also added these 2 rows then of using electric furnaces. So now these 2 are added, copper plate, and it gets placed onto the bus right here. And so now these are all blue belts. So now there's 4 blue belts of copper plate going down the bus. So I did that. And they get siphoned off just like before. I don't think I changed anything there. When the factory's under full capacity, not full capacity, when the factory's building everything that it can build, it was running out of copper plate. So that's why I added more copper. What else did I do? I can't think of anything right now. I'm sure did I add more oil? I don't remember. Oh, I did add more oil. Yeah. I don't think I had done this the last time. I don't remember. So this was the original oil that I was using. There was an oil field up here. I had tapped into that to connect it to the wall to provide oil to the flame turrets. So then what I did was I put pump jacks on all those oil wells, and then created a train station to be able to load crude oil up here. And so that there's a train running that's taking that crude oil back to the base for processing. So I did add that, I think. So yeah, I did it. Like I said, I was doing a lot of playing. I just didn't want to narrate as I was playing. I still got a bit of a stuffy nose, but hopefully it's not as bad as it was. Did I have this before? I think I had that, didn't I? Why does that look weird? Why is there a gap there? See, there's no iron plate there. There's no steel. Oh, you have an inserter missing. Aha. Okay. I must have deleted that somehow when I was pasting the blueprint down. Who knows? Oh, there's something missing. Oh, there's... Huh. Trees should not have been an issue. Okay. Trees. Buy trees. Speaking of trees, I want to go down here. I want to disconnect coal. I want to put a requester chest. I'm going to request wood. Oh, let's request 2,000 wood. And do I have a stack inserter? I have a stack inserter. Don't know that I need a stack inserter, but I'm going to put one. And let's give you some power. There's some wood. And I need a water pump. Do I have a water pump? I have a water pump. Put the water pump back. There's a water pump. And so now we can burn the excess wood. Don't know if burner inserters are going to be a good choice. Let's get rid of the burner inserters. Those might be fast enough. I actually don't know if those are fast enough or not. They might be. Burner inserters might have been fine, but I'm going to put these in there anyway. There we go. Okay, so now I have delete trees and rocks. Go to map view. You ready for this? There we go. Did it mark them? Yep. There we go. That'll get a little bit of wood for the power plant. Get those trees and rocks out of the way. So, I'll let that clear, and I'll be back momentarily. The bots have finished clearing, I think. Well, they may be doing something. Well, no, I guess they're finished clearing. So no more pesky trees and rocks are in the way. And now what I want to do is I want to go down here and put the rocket silo in. I think that's what I want to do next. I have all the science running, don't I? Are you running? Yes, you're backed up. Are you? Yes, you're backed up. Okay, yes, everything's backed up. So let me grab a print for the rocket silo. I don't know which one I want to use. It doesn't matter. This one's nice and clean, but I don't need all the beacons. Let me make a copy of this. Give me a copy, put that in there. Go to the copy, delete all the beacons. And we don't need speed modules, and we don't need productivity modules. I think I'm just going to launch a rocket. Say blueprint. And let's get you lined up with the walkway here. Roboport is in the way. Really? Where? Roboport is in the way. Oh, I see it. Right here. Okay, let's remove this stuff for now. And put whatever we need to in there later. Oh, let's see where I made a copy of that. Where are you? Copy. Where did you go? Right here? Yeah. Get you lined up. Like that. Maybe. There we go. And are you in build? Are you on the build area? Appears that you are. Okay. And I'm going to need a rocket silo. So you can build a rocket silo if you would please. There you go, rocket silo. You need 1,000 steel, 200 processing units. Okay, I'm just going to dump some stuff in here. I'm not going to build multiple rocket launch facilities, just launch one rocket. Because I think what I want to do is I've been noticing the viewing trends on my videos, and it looks like the videos where they are structured as more of a tutorial, at least on my videos, are getting more views. And maybe that kind of goes along with the channel name, you know, professor giving tutorials. I understand that. So I think I'm going to do maybe a couple tutorial videos and see how those go. So once I launch this rocket and finish up this series, I will start doing some different tutorials, which I like doing. I guess it is the professor in me. What did I say? I needed 1,000, right? Yeah, give me some more steel. And I have some, I'm going to go over my own designs. I have some different designs on uranium processing, Cobra X processing that I want to go over. I've been doing some testing. What's more efficient, what's faster, I guess. Well, efficiency and speed, both. What did I need for you? I needed 200, right? Yep. And then 200 electric engines. Electric engines are up here somewhere. Right here. Oops, right here. Okay, those, and what was it, 100, 200, 100 pipe, 100 pipe, pipe, 1,000 concrete. Concrete is down here in the uranium processing or nuclear store. Right there, 1,000 concrete. Oops, right here, 1,000 concrete, and we're building a rocket silo. And the rocket silo is completed. And the rocket silo is in place. Now we want to hook this up. Steel and plastic. Oh, I don't know if I can supply a red belt or not, but I'll put red up through here. Steel and plastic. Plastic, where is plastic? Right here. Actually, you don't, well. Like that. That's plastic. Here's steel. And we'll give you a red belt. Okay, there's steel and plastic. These are both copper plate. I'm not going to put both of those. I'm not going to put a red belt and a blue belt on copper plate. I'm not doing high volume space launches. So this will be enough copper plate. In fact, I could just run one. I don't need all this. One is fine. Where are you going? You are going here. Oh, let's see. You are going here. Where were you down here? Like that. Okay, there's copper plate. Circuits. Okay, circuits are here. Oh, not like that. Like that. And like that. Circuits. Okay, processing units. And you go here. You don't need to be underground, I guess. This is the last build in the factory, so none of these really needed to be undergrounds up through here, did they? I could have just used a belt, doesn't matter. So there's that, and then copper and steel. Well, maybe I do need a mirror. I guess I do need a mirror, don't I? Because I need to put copper and steel. Oops, wrong way. It goes like that. Copper and steel. Right? Yeah. Okay, copper. Come here, copper. Copper and steel was this one. Okay, there's copper and steel. Iron plate and battery. Here's battery. That was here. There's battery. And Or, yeah, there's battery, and I need iron plate here. Okay, you were iron plate. Yes, yes. Like that. Iron plate battery, yes. Iron plate. Like that. And oops. Whoa. Let's try this again. Like that. Iron plate battery. Okay, circuits. Oh, I guess I do need you down the line here. So circuits can go here. You need to go here. Circuits. Okay, you are all hooked up. Looks like you are, and you are space science. You go up here. You go above this, like that. Like that. Like that. That's if you wanted to do research after your first rocket launch. The space science will be fed down through there. Of course, there's a bunch of research you can do with space science. And are we doing anything? We are doing something. We are at 7%. So that means we're doing something. We're building a rocket. And satellite recipe is in there. Yes, there's a long-handed inserter. It's kind of hard to see. It's behind that medium electric bulb. There's a long-handed inserter right there that will grab the satellite and put it into the rocket silo. And you are getting the parts you need to build the satellite. Yes, you are. And you are set to auto launch with cargo. Yes, you are. So as soon as the rocket is built, the satellite's placed in there, it will launch. And we will win the game. So now it's a good opportunity to do a quick base tour while that builds. I'm trying to remember, I know there was a long hiatus there between a couple episodes. I'm trying to remember if I built something that I didn't tell you about. I cannot think of anything, but it doesn't mean I didn't. It just means I can't think of it. I'm going to go over my different Covarex designs in my tutorial series. This happens to be one here that uses logic, so that it does not load more uranium-235 into the centrifuge than is required. So it's efficient, I guess. It doesn't use extra 235, but it's not a high volume process because of that. I'm going to talk about the advantages and disadvantages and how I built this, what the logic is on the circuits. We're making atomic bombs now. Those are fun to play with. There's a couple machines here. Oh, I don't know why you're not making them. Oh, you're probably waiting on, yeah, you're waiting on 235. I updated, I don't know in this series or not, but I updated the rail yard. I call it the unload all station. So my current print includes the trains. Again, I don't remember. I think in this series it did not. So now if I go grab the unload all station from my blueprints, let's see, where are you? Unload all. Unload all. This one. Well, either one of these. Which one are you? Let's use the same one. You are unload all. Are you unload all? Right or left? You're this one. You are this one. Yeah, so here's the same print I used. It's hard to see. But anyway, see there's trains there now? They're in the blueprint. So now if you plop this blueprint down, once you get the material in logistic chests and logistic bots, they would actually put the trains in there for you. You know, you can leave them in there if you want to, but they're in there now. So I did update that. And is there anything else that I have? I'm always tweaking. I've told you that before. I'm never satisfied. Always change. Oh, the rail design. I think I have decided that on my rail blueprints, I'm not going to include roboports in the rail blueprint. I just find it is too inconvenient to try to position the rail and get the roboports to line up. So I'm just doing the rail as rail. No, just rail and rail signals like this, but no roboports in there. And then just put the rail wherever you want. And if you want roboports running up through the center of the rail, you can just use the roboport column print to do that. That's what I'm doing. I think it works better. It seems like it works better for me, because when I'm doing the rail, okay, come on. When I'm doing, the roboports, it is kind of nice to have them all in nice neat columns, so that it doesn't force them to be in the rail. Now this one happened to be here in the rail, but they're not. They won't be forced to like here. This rail doesn't have roboports in it. I think that looks better to do it that way. So I'm taking oops. Oh, come on. I'm taking all of the roboports out of my rail prints, so that they would just be rail, no roboports in there. I can't think of anything else. Anyway, and when I do the tutorial series, I'll talk about all the different prints and make my updated prints. I'm making them available on my website, professorplays.com, but as I continue to tweak them, I'm continuing to update those. %. I think that's all. So let's. I will come right back, and we will when the rocket's ready to launch, and we will see a rocket launch, and we'll wrap up this series. So I'll be right back. We are at 99 rocket parts out of 100, and the satellite is ready. It's set to auto insert, and the rocket is set to auto launch with cargo. So this long-handed inserter will put the satellite in there. There it goes. And the rocket's going to launch, and we will win this game. Come on, rocket. Alright, here we go. Oh, look at all the trees we killed. So you can finish the game, or you can continue. If you click continue, the game keeps going, of course, and then the space science, there it is. Space science will come out of the silo, and you can use that. You get 1,000 space science per launch, and you can use that to do the research which requires space science, and you can see that's the white one here. So you pick what you want to do, and they get progressively more expensive, and it doesn't go up by 1s and 2s. It goes up by doubling and all that good stuff. But you pick what you want to use your space science for. Like for example, this first mining productivity that you can do with space science, that requires 2,500. Well, that's 2.5 rocket launches to get that one. So it gets quite expensive. Anyway, that's the series. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click on that thumbs up. I would appreciate it. And as I said, I think I'm going to do a few tutorial videos. Seems to be what the viewers are by their viewership, by their number of views, are more interested in. So I'll try doing that. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please click on that thumbs up button. I would appreciate it. Take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.